once he gets the chalice of Kalam, he would wipe the entire earth clean of the mistake of human beings. And so now we return to the temple of Aphrodite, where Mitch, the presumably French guide, and myself stared in awe as she, in a bolt of lightning, appeared before us once more. Oh.
Extra full?
Delightful pumpkin spice latte. Well, as you see on that plaque on the wall right there, you came as strangers and you'll leave as family. But I have some terrible news I must share. You see, there are some other powers that be that want to smite you off the edge of this world.
You, me or you?
You.
Oh.
But I've decided, since you're now family, and I love love. I love how humans have these little hearts that break so easily, and I love putting them back together. I love these pumpkin spice lattes that I have decided that I will help you.
You must know the reason why I want to get this chalice. If you are to help me, Aphrodite.
Please, tell me.
You see, I had a dark secret. I had slept with the queen, and well, now everyone hates me for it. And well, I want to erase my past so that I may move forward without that burden.
Surely, Lady Aphrodite, in your infinite wisdom of love, you have some knowledge that would be helpful for Mitch.
I have a lot of knowledge of love. Love lives here. But I'm sensing an aura about you. Something that does not attract women.
Oh. You're right.
But that's where I can help you. I can make you irresistible.
All right.
Okay, we'll do it here then. Stay still.
All right.
It's just gonna feel like a whisper, then a breeze,
Ooh.
and voila.
Mon ami.
Wow. Mitch,
Worked a little too well.
you look almost exactly the same, and yet I feel drawn to you. I mean, even Aphrodite, if I may say, looks a little flustered.
Nick, guide, Aphrodite,
Yes?
it's time for me to go to Constantinople.
Mother. I must tell you that I failed you, Mother.
Again.
Yes. I had him in my sights, right there in my sights, Mother, to end all this misery. But I failed. His partner friend, Nick, took off his hat and threw it, hit my hand, the gun fell, and I was tied and left for dead in a chair in the middle of a runway. I was able to squirm myself out of there, crawl to the nearest shallow pool of water to drink. I sustained myself enough for 5 days through the arid desert. And I was baptized in that moment. Baptized. Baptized by the desert. Baptized by my own heart and failings, Mother. But I promise you this. I will never fail you again. However, there's one thing that Mitch asked me, which was rather puzzling. My age.
What did you tell him, darling?
I was assuming that he, having slept with you, thought I was his offspring. His son!
Now, perhaps I'm not describing this as eloquently as I could. For you see, the Queen was the most powerful warlord in the entire world at this point in time. And so, she did not, in fact, sit here in a chair turned ever so slightly. She stood, well, really sat upon her throne, up here. She had men about her, tending to her. They did not speak, except with their eyes.
Now this is much better.
And so, he repeated what he said before.
He asked me my age, Mother, and I assumed that he meant that perhaps I was his son. I recently turned 18 years. I recently turned 18, Mother. Now that I'm a man, I demand the truth.
You are Mitch McCracken's son.
Ah!
But be pleased! For no finer man there is, that heartbreaker.
But he broke your heart. He allowed our kingdoms to collide.
And yet, you are made up of part of him.
How dare you, Mother, keep this from me? I could have almost killed my father, the man who had raised me. He was alive.
That was on you, son. You have so determined to fill your father's shoes that you take it upon yourself to go on missions I have not even sent you on.
I wanted to prove my worth to you in the kingdom. One day it is my power that will be sitting upon that throne.
Don't you think I know that, son? You don't have to prove yourself. In fact, in proving yourself, you make me doubt you. Just thank you.
Doubt me. Now I doubt everything that you have now told me. I almost killed him without knowing the truth. And for that, Mother, I see that the true villain is sitting upon that throne. I will find my father.
Just a minute and think of who you are speaking to. I am the warlord of this country and maybe soon to be the world. Don't mess with me, boy.
Not if I can help it.
Don't you bloody...
This sidecar sure is comfy, Mitch.
Yes, well, there's no better way to travel through this part of Europe than a motorcycle and a sidecar, Nick.
Ooh, look, the sign. We're entering Constantinople.
That's right.
We should get a photo.
All right.
Oh, I don't have a camera.
Oh, that's all right. You have a light? Thank you. Jeez. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. There it is. Ooh.
Whoa. Wow.
That's right.
This city really is the bridge between continents.
It is. You know, about 8 years ago they renamed it. It is now called Istanbul.
Oh, I kind of like Constantinople better.
Yes, I'm sure songs will be written about it.
Mitch, look in the rearview mirror. No, not at your reflection.
Oh, sorry.
We're being followed.
I see that.
Surely it's nothing to be worried about, you don't think?
Drive faster, Argyle.
Wait a second. Within the heavy hood and cloth that hides his face, I can see.
Oh, there's a sheep!
It's the prince. Careful. He must be trying to kill me. Let us go faster.
Shall I speak up? Oh! Sir, one moment, Argyle, one moment. He can't hear me. I need to get his attention with this gun.
Oh, he's shooting at us.
Faster, Argyle! Pull up next to him!
Mitch, I'll park this somewhere that's not in the middle of the street.
Thank you. What did you say?
I am your son,
You never did tell me how old you were.
18.
The math checks out.
My mother confessed to me what happened, everything. And for that, for my previous actions, I apologize. Interesting time to eat.
Hey, you just played catch. Good throw, kid.
Me.
You look like me. I can see it now.
I see the resemblance, the eyes, the gaze.
Yes, the beard.
That was. It took me 5 months to know this.
Me too. Listen, I didn't know you existed.
Neither did I.
I-
Regarding you.
Good. I'm sorry that I wasn't there to watch you grow up.
An apology is not necessary. Both of us were left in the dark. But I see the light now.
No, all you see in front of you is darkness.
No, no.
Everywhere I go, I leave a trail of destruction.
No, I was wrong. I was mistaken for that, Father.
No, you were right.
No.
Your mother. It broke her heart and she was driven to madness and this war started.
Mother was never a good human being, as far as I remember.
She was bad.
I don't need to know all that. But I cannot place the follies of my family, our victimhood, upon you. Yes, a night of passion has happened. I, myself, being of 18 years old, cannot deny that I, too, have had lustful thoughts towards other people. What did you think I was going to write?
Listen, what if we make up for lost time and, maybe you can come with me. I'm looking for the chalice.
The chalice.
That's right.
The chalice of?
Kuma. Come on. Come on.
In my education. Yes, I've taken a class upon mythology, and they spoke of this chalice. The chalice that wipes the slate clean.
Yes.
Do you seek it for that reason? Tell me the truth. No more lies.
I do. But listen, you don't understand the pressures of being Mitch McCracken, all right? The people hate me now. My movies, they no longer draw the crowds that they used to.
Your movies. Your crowd. I'm of your flesh and blood, of your loins.
I know, and this is all very confusing to me too, all right?
How do you think I feel? If you were to drink of that chalice, I would no longer exist. It is though my existence is meaningless.
Well, we don't have to make that decision now, do we?
At that moment, the people of Caledonia, who were the enemies of this man's mother, the very country he was at war with, had discovered Mitch and the prince of their country, Genovia. The Caledonians sent their guards storming in. They had already captured Mitch. They took Mitch and the prince by surprise. They brought them before the king. I'm sorry, Mitch. They snuck up. Oh,
It's all right, Nick.
it's the king of Caledonia.
The king of Caledonia.
The king of Caledonia.
That's right.
And his lovely daughter, the princess.
Hi, Daddy, sorry I'm late.
Oh, there she is.
For too long, our countries have been at war because of you. Well, I have news for you. I'm I know that what you seek. A king has many spies. I have one such spy. A Belgian guide. Oh!
I'm sorry.
Die, king! Die! No. Ah, no, son! Your hand!
Shall I take him out completely, son?
Take them both!
It is badly wounded, father.
Leave him alone! Kill him! No! 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 Son!
He's dead.
The chalice. Please be rid of the body. I do not wish to view such things.
And so they dragged the body away, and Mitch and I were thrown into a dingy chamber.
I'm sorry, but I left that baguette. It's still warm underneath the bench.
Mitch, I'm sorry. They killed him. Wait. The chalice. It brings new beginnings, Nick. It erases the past. I can bring him back.
Mitch, while we're stuck in this chamber, maybe you want to talk about it? I mean, I just overheard that he was your son. That's a lot to take in. And then to see him die.
It was a lot of things happening very, very quickly.
But it's not your fault.
It is my fault. It is. Everything that's happened is my fault.
Mitch, you cannot take the blame for countries at war. There's so many things.
Look at the series of events, Nick. I sleep with the Queen. The Queen goes mad. They go to war. My child is born. I meet him. And then he dies.
Mitch, you know, I've been with a fair amount of women myself, and you see me taking blame for all the crazy
Why do you
stuff?
rub it in?
I'm just telling you, you see me taking the blame for all the crazy stuff that they did, and, you know, jealousy after I left them.
Did any of them start a war with another country that threatens to destroy the world as we know it?
Well, no, but one of them keyed her name in my car. Mitch, you can't blame yourself for that. She made her own decisions.
It doesn't matter. All I have to do is get that chalice, and everything will be fine. I'll bring him back.
Well, it seems like there's a flaw in this chamber. I see a loose stone up there. Here.
Thank you.
Let me boost you.
You got me?
Yes. Good. If we crawl through there, based on the blueprints of this place, which, you know, I'd studied before,
Right.
we'll crawl right over the chamber of the princess.
All right, let's do it. There. All right. Maneuver beta. Ready?
Yes. What is she doing down there? Weren't you telling me that, what, your son, he was betrothed to her, he loved her, right?
Yes.
She seems sad?
Maybe? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Definitely sad.
She seems like she's almost about to give a soliloquy of some sort, revolving around a very specific date that she went on with the sun. Now, of course, in the films, that date was simply to her bedroom because she wasn't allowed to leave because she had a very strict father. But in real life, where did they go on their date?
Aquarium. The circus.
Yes, the aquarium. A very lovely aquarium indeed.
Let's listen.
It feels like just yesterday. Me and the prince. I never learned his name. We're at the aquarium. We were there watching all the fishes.
This one's called a clownfish.
Oh, how cute.
Yes, yes. And over here, the great white.
It's magnificent.
He had your moves, Mitch.
But not as magnificent as you. Their beauty pales in comparison to yours.
He almost ruined it there.
Oh, my prince. All I see among these hundreds and hundreds of fishes is just the magic that can happen when two beings fall in love.
Look at that. He was everything that I could never be.
The magic is happening right now. Would you like to see a trick?
He
I'd love to.
Nick, he deserves to live. What happened?
He gave her a rose that he produced out of nowhere.
Oh,
Wow, this is beautiful.
Take upon its fragrance.
I've never smelt a rose more beautiful or sweet.
They say that Aphrodite herself is the one who scented all the flowers on this earth so that love can flourish. I've only read it in books, of course.
You're very wise and very smart.
Well, you're very kind.
You're right, Mitch. And as she finished her story and lay weeping in her bed, Mitch and I escaped.
wait. I can't just leave her like that.
Mitch! Ah! Ah!
Oh. I can explain. Listen, you loved him, didn't you?
More than the love of 1,000 fishes.
Bring him back.
You better be telling me the truth.
I am. The chalice. It's in a temple here in your city, in this city. Are we in Constantinople, like Black Hat?
Yes, but it's called Istanbul now.
Right. In this city. All I need is a distraction to get out of here. Will you help me?
Yes, but you must promise me. Please, you must save the prince.
I will.
And of course, in the film, the distraction was a smoke bomb that she lit off in the main chamber of the castle. But in real life, what was her distraction?
Fireworks. Baby rabbit.
Big fart.
I heard baby rabbit. Yes, her distraction. The king, his many guards. Mitch and I hid on the opposite side of the chamber.
Daddy, look, I have a baby rabbit. Look how cute it is. I know. Look, it's so cute. Look, you guys see a baby rabbit?
Come everyone and see this cute baby rabbit.
What fuzzy, yeah.
Oh,
And so we made our way to the Temple of August Sky.
There it is.
Mitch,
Yes.
that rabbit was really cute.
It was.
But what was even cuter was you consoling your dead son's future wife-to-be, perhaps.
Don't talk like that. Not perhaps. We're gonna do it. All right?
Yes.
Now, there it is. The Temple of August Sky.
This feels too easy, Mitch.
It's locked.
I mean, whenever ever just strolled up to a temple without any sort of resistance?
That's fair. There's an inscription here.
It's in Greek again.
Slokos undurstunstus.
Do you understand the sky? I think.
Yeah, no, you're correct. Greekistak salaxis tukis.
Only those born of the Greek will.
One of the Greek.
Will.
Oh, will. It's a complete sentence. Sacius limitis iniquistaci.
touch the statue in its tenderest spot. I think tender is, we don't have a word in English for what that means, but...
You did your best, I understand.
Well, it's the statue, Mitch!
There it is!
All right, Mitch.
You're a well-studied one. Where is the tender spot?
Well, first we have to determine which Greek god this is. Obviously, it is one.
Right. Well, let's see. Magnificent body.
Yes, but a hunchback.
Yes. He's holding a hammer.
Thrown off a mountain by Hera.
And injured in his leg. Look!
The distinct tear bearing in his eyes.
And look! The key. It's a lightning bolt. This must be Hephaestus.
Hephaestus, the one that no one loved. Not even Aphrodite, his wife. Mitch, I think I know where his tender spot is. No, it's his heart.
Oh, right, of course. There it is. There it goes.
Whoa, wait! I think he blinked.
No. Wait, grab a cane.
Oh, he did it again!
Oh.
Oh, it is Lord Hephaestus!
Are you Greek? I don't understand why you keep kneeling.
He's a god! Come on!
Right.
It helps. Thank you for freeing me. Zeus imprisoned me in a statue for millennia because I stole his goblet.
Wait, which goblet?
The chalice. The synonyms.
Right. Just being clear. That's all.
I don't. It took me a minute to figure out what language you spoke. I speak Titan, really, but it doesn't matter.
Your English is pretty good for a non-native speaker.
I'm a god.
I'm a god.
Hephaestus, we're here to find that tablet. You are here protecting the temple, are you not?
The chalice.
Damn it. Chalice.
I am here protecting the chalice of Cologne. It is my very presence which has kept it from Zeus's eye. Oh, that Zeus. He always gets what he wants. You know, everybody thinks he's so nice with his beard and his good looks and his lightning, but he is not very nice to the ladies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real Me Too kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't know what that reference means, but
You will one day.
okay.
Got some chemicals. It doesn't matter. Go right.
Well, what kind?
I hid the chalice because, despite everything, I love you mortals. Your ingenuity is astounding. I show you a thing once and you build upon it and make wonderful things.
That's pretty similar to what your wife said.
Well, she may not love me for my grotesque and horrible form. She did always love my mind and all those inventions I would show her, the little toys that I would make.
Lord Hephaestus, would you show us through the temple so we can get the chalice?
Of course, let's go.
After you, your godliness.
We must hit the stone on the right with the hammer. Here. Must be a mortal's hand that does it. Thrice. That was 4 times, I think. Start over. Perfect.
All right. I'm sure that was supposed to teach us some sort of lesson.
Follow directions is a lesson.
Lord Hephaestus,
Yes.
there seems to be something up with Zeus. When we were in the chamber of Aphrodite, she disappeared, and she reappeared on a bolt of lightning. It was very ominous, and you, of course, being his son, the discarded one, the hated one, do you perhaps know of any plans he has?
Of course, he chained Prometheus to a rock for loving you too much. He discarded me away for millennia for loving you too much. And that is why I stole the chalice of Cologne from him and hid it. Because he plans to use its power to wipe all of you from this land. He calls you his worst mistake. A curse and a blight upon the face of Gaia. A disease, a pestilence, ever sucking the nutrients from the planet.
Mitch, if we get that chalice, Zeus is going to use it to wipe out the entire human race.
That's right.
But I need it. Nick, I need it. I need to bring back my son.
Don't.
If you bring it out and Zeus takes it from you, there's going to be no humans at all. No son, no you.
It's a risk we have to take, Nick.
We must destroy the chalice, use my hammer to finally, once and for all, beat it and throw it into my forge.
Mitch,
Melt it back.
you're my best friend, and I'll follow you anywhere. So you tell me what you want to do, and I will take your lead.
We don't have to make this decision right now. Let us get the chalice.
I set up so many traps along the way that it might prove quite difficult.
Well, good thing you are here and you're able-bodied and ready to help.
Direct you, I've been in a literal statue for the last 3 millennia.
Hopefully nothing terrible happens
It's
to you.
gonna take a few days to work these kinks out.
Why is there a lightning storm going on outside? I don't know.
Zeus knows we're here. I'm sure he's sending his emissaries down now.
Well, I'm glad nothing horrible's happened to you yet.
This chamber.
Bolt of lightning.
Oh no!
I probably should have done something. All right. That didn't work.
Zeus will send more shortly. More bolts of lightning. Any minute now. More bolts of lightning.
I'll make a mechanical owl. Fly. Find Aphrodite. She might help us.
And suddenly, the bolts of lightning absconded with Hephaestus, dragging him back to
I'm
Olympus.
sorry, mortals. I wish you luck.
It'll be okay.
This temple would have been easy with him. Now it's going to be difficult.
Maybe we should not have kept insinuating that something bad was going to happen to him.
Aphrodite,
Aphrodite!
I received your message. I came as quick as I could. Where is that very smart but hideous husband of mine?
He's gone.
What have you done with him?
It seemed to have been Zeus's minions. But, Lordess Aphrodite, we need help getting through his chamber.
My husband, even though he wasn't good on the eyes, he had very, very complicated mind.
Yes, well, of course. It's his first trap. A trap themed around love.
Ah, I see. See how he created an anatomical heart.
Mitch, over here.
It seems to be a puzzle of sorts.
Well, this ventricle obviously goes right there, right?
The atrium goes over there.
And this valve goes here? This fits in the lock perfectly.
Wait a second. We gotta read the fine print. It's in Greek, but I'll translate. By entering this heart, whomever does so, you agree to love me eternally. HP.
HP.
I assume that's short for Hephaestus. He has a PH in his name.
Your Greek reading is very good.
The door. It's open.
And so the door opened, and before us lay the chamber of the chalice. mechanical birds flew it in from the ceiling, dropping it before us on a pedestal.
There it is, Nick. Aphrodite. I only need take it.
Oh, it has been very long since I've held this chalice in my hand.
Zeus, your bitterness will not serve you. You think you can erase these pitiful humans and you'll...
Mitch McCracken. Perhaps the one person worthy of my lineage. You have done well. And now that you have given the chalice of Kalam to me, I shall use it to erase my mistakes.
Wait! I understand that feeling, Zeus. I understand that you feel like you've failed because, well, we aren't doing so well on this earth.
It's all because of my impetuous decision to create you in the first place. I should have taken no action, and the world would have been better off than had I risked my creativity. Had I risked, yes, my love. I shall learn from my mistakes and take no more risks after washing away my sins of the past.
No, Zeus. The lesson you should learn here is that the mistakes that you make are in the past. You cannot change them. They will always haunt you, no matter what you do. Yes, you may erase humans from Earth, but you will remember us. You will remember all the good things we've done, amongst the bad things that you so hate.
This from you, Mitch McCracken, the man who has traveled the world in order to erase his own past?
Yes, but now I don't seek to erase it, Zeus.
Oh, think about it, Mitch. I'll make you a deal. I will give you this cup, this chalice of the gods. Drink from it, Mitch, and I will grant you 50 years of happiness, of love, of women, of the relationship you wish with your son. All your mistakes, all your skeletons eradicated for 50 glorious years, at the end of which you shall die peacefully in your sleep, a happy man. And then you shall return the chalice to me.
Mitch, what are you doing?
You've destroyed it, Mitch. The cave! It's falling apart! We have to escape! Hurry! Aphrodite! Look, it's a kind of a goat! Careful! Grass!
The goat's stopping to eat the grass.
Go! Hurry!
I shall destroy you!
No! The door is closing!
You shall not escape!
Quick! Get out! Go!
You shall not escape my evil horde!
Not run! Run! Over the goat! He's gone. Forever.
Mitch, you destroyed the chalice of Cologne.
I did. I'm done living in the past. Yes, my son may be dead, but his memory will always be here, and here, and there. And we must not remain back there in the past. We must move forward.
You've never been more attractive.
All right. Aphrodite, would you want to go get a drink in New York?
I'd love to.
And so this adventure began because Mitch McCracken loved a very powerful queen. It led to war, it led to a son, it led to that son's death. And now he goes off with another queen of far more power. Would it lead to the same outcome? Or had he learned from his mistakes? Well, you'll just have to see in the next adventure. But for now, that's all we have. The end.
I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater. Adventure Serial was created and directed by Griffin Davis Beer. The beautiful set we've been performing on was designed and built by Eileen Tumlin and Adam Letterman. And the gorgeous music you've been listening to all night was composed and recorded by Arastu Draksha. Thanks so much for being here. We have 2 more performances of this show tomorrow night and then Sunday at 3:15. If you had a good time, come back, see it again. It's always brand new, it's always completely improvised, and always based on your suggestions. Do us a favor and tell your friends. Your word of mouth is our greatest source of advertising, and we appreciate your help in spreading the words. We have some postcards on the table. Take a few on your way out and give them to some people that you love. Also, come back in April for our next show, My Dearest Love, a fascinating play, all improvised, is set in 18th century France in the style of the famous movie Dangerous Liaisons, full of scandal and intrigue. So come on back and see My Dearest Love in April. Finally, if you were watching us and thinking, wow, improv looks like fun, you're right, it is. If you were wondering, gosh, can I do that? Yes, you can. Synergy Theater teaches classes. If you're an experienced improviser, we have advanced classes in Berkeley. But if you've never improvised a day in your life and never even thought you would, we have a beginning class called Exploring Improv that's going to be happening at the end of March right here in Walnut Creek through the Arts and Rec Department. So come on and take a class, have some fun, make friends, and laugh a lot. We have a flyer on the table on the way out advertising those Walnut Creek beginning classes. I'm teaching them myself. I'd love to see you there. Finally, next to those flyers, you'll see a big plastic box. We are a 501c3 organization. We depend very heavily on the generosity of our patrons. That's you. If you have a couple of extra bucks and you wouldn't mind throwing it in that bin for us, we'd appreciate it very much. If you have a whole lot of money and you want to write us a check, grab one of those envelopes and put it into a mailbox for us. We'd appreciate that very much. If you have a friend in the cast and you want to say hello, we'll be out by the stage door in about 15 minutes. You are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night, and may it be filled with adventure. Good night.